talked about MVP, DPOI, rookie. Let's, as fast breaks, pick the first team. All right. Who has their five ready, or do we want to go by spot, by position?
I'll answer for Paul for the point guard. Luka.
They actually
Let's
not
do by
doing
position.
positions this year. They're
No,
not
but they'll
doing it by
do.
positions anymore. But
They aren't.
I hear you. Yeah.
Oh, what? Say it again.
So
They're
it
not
could be
doing it by
5
positions
guards.
anymore. It could be 5 guards. They took away the position.
Oh, that's great.
That's
great.
All right, let's do a draft style. All right, we'll go around. Paul, what's your first draft pick for this year's first team?
Boy, I'm just gonna have to go with Embiid, man.
Okay, Dylan.
He doesn't qualify no more.
Yeah, we're using the rules. We're using the rules.
Yeah.
So who's your first draft pick for?
That's why the players are tight this year about it.
Man,
it's not that hard for your first pick. Just pick. Come on now, first team All NBA. Who's your first pick? Okay, we got Luka on the board. Dre, second pick. Fast breaks first team. Shay, Luke and Shay holding down the guard positions. I respect it. Dre, who you taking? I mean, Alan, who you taking? Taking another guard, forward.
Gotta go with Jokic.
Okay, we got Jokic. I'm taking Giannis.
Nice.
That's funny coming from you.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go.
That's funny coming from you.
I said he can't be top 2, but I'm not gonna ignore that this man is playing first team.
Is he top 5 in your mind? I really gotta ask that.
I clearly just said so.
Okay. All right. Wait, is he top 3?
No.
Oh, okay. So you think he's worse than Luka? You think he's worse than Shaq?
I didn't say Luka was third.
Who are your 3? I'm just interested.
We're not doing that right now. We're doing
Yeah, this man is hijacking the podcast. What are we hosts again?
That's what I'm saying. All right. Paul, round us out. Who's the 5th overall pick on the Fast Breaks first team?
Young Tatum, man. You can't.
Yes, you have to say.
I thought you wasn't going to say it.
I was about to say Jaylen Brown to get y'all mad.
All right, comments.
If you get that, I'm taking your basketball card.
The official Fast Breaks NBA first team this year. We got Luka, Shea, Tatum, Giannis, and Jokic. Now, I'll spice things up. Had Embiid met the threshold,
who's out?
Who would come out for
you? Tatum. That's a good question.
You say Tatum. Alan, who do you say?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably say Tatum too, I guess. Nah, I can't do Tatum. Tatum's he's
the best player on the best team.
Probably Luka. Luka only because
you can take it out, Luka.
Luka's averaging 38 right now.
Hold on.
I
meant to say this during Around the League this week. We ignored the fact this man Luka had 6 straight 30-point triple doubles, and then the game after that he had a triple double with 27. Yep. That man played 7 straight games.
Let me say this. Let me
explain it first.
Alan explained himself. Yeah.
Only because I'm the only differentiating factor I could think my mind to do is just the wins, and he doesn't have. They be like the lower seed out of all the people that. That's the only. If I had to pick one of those guys off, that's the only the factor I could go by because they're honest.
They're 6, They're steady 6.
So if I have guns in my head, that's the only way I could.
Ray, who you taking out?
I could make a choice.
Let me say this with the caveat because I'm done sleeping on Luka. That boy is incredibly nice. That being said, Alan makes a phenomenal point that I have to agree with. Everybody else that we named on the list is a top 3 player. Best player on a top 3 team, and that goes a long way. That goes a very long way. So
how ironic that the 2 biggest Westbrook fans are saying that.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's actually. That's actually a good point.
That's very fair.
If Embiid were healthy,
that was historical.
Listen to me. If Embiid were healthy, Giannis is out of there.
Yeah, Giannis is my second.
Giannis is out of there. I can.
Why?
Giannis is my second pick to fall out of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you exactly why. It has nothing to do with him, but when your team is falling, you got to be the one to pick him up, and he has been struggling to do that.
Are they falling?
They're not where they should be.
I just think
Are they?
Production wise,
I don't know. It's
like once you add Embiid in there, I'm taking all those 5 players' production and winning over what Giannis is doing. Giannis is playing great, but Embiid was playing better. Jokic was playing better. I'm not taking Tatum out. Luka is producing more, and Shai's producing more.
Man, listen, man. Giannis, that's a narrative take, I think. To use y'all, I think that's a narrative.
It is a narrative take
because the Bucks don't look like how they should look. But if they looked better and had the same record, I firmly believe everybody would be saying, "Hey, watch out for those Bucks."
Yeah, but I'm one of the people that say that the first teams are the only real awards. So that's why I can't take Luka out. Like, I'm not looking at team at all, bro. I'm talking about first team players in the league, bro. And I'm like, when Embiid is healthy, I'm putting him in there.
Yeah, fine, but Giannis is balling more than Tatum. His team is balling more than the Bucks. But that's because
what do you say more? What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I might agree with you.
He's individually? No, you're right. It's an individual award, but you can't take the team success out. No one. Listen,
no, you can. It's first team. I'm not hearing none of that, bro. I'm not hearing no team. It's the first team.
Listen, man. I don't know if that's
27, 8, and
5. Luckily, we don't have to make that decision because Joel Embiid doesn't even qualify. But
you know what? I take it back. If I'm standing on my principle, yeah, Tatum's got to get taken out. I'm sorry. 27, 8, and 5 is not beating Giannis's 30 and 12.
Right.
That's a fact. No, you're not wrong. He's still my number 2 to come out because it just the team.
But,
there's something about the
you
team
know what?
Right.
No, time out. I might take Shai out.
Ooh, you want to do that? You sure you want to do that?
31.
I might take Shai out.
Sure you want to do that?
31. How? Listen,
31, 6 and 6 to Tatum's 27.
As a guard,
5.
As a guard, hold on. As a guard,
I don't care. I don't care. We're not qualifying. It's hooping. It's hooping.
What about
we're hooping?
What's the field percentage? I feel like Shai got a higher
55.
One. I don't know.
He does.
55 to Tatum's 47.
Yep.
He's
as a guard.
As a guard,
I'm not qualifying. It's hooping. Right. We're talking.
I know, but you can't. Okay, listen. You can talk about hooping, but you gotta still speak in
27,
context.
8 and 5 to Shai's 31, 6 and 6.
31, 6, and also Shai's leading the league in steals. I know we talked about how it's not, whatever, but that's enough. If we're talking stat for stat, better percentage, better steals. Come on. I'm just saying it's close. I can't take either of them out because
they're both shooting 38 from 3.
They're both the best player on the number 1 teams, respectively, in their conferences.
That doesn't matter to me.
Matters to me.
Do you think it matters to the voters?
Yeah. No. I actually think the first team is the only real award where it's completely merit based. Like it's complete. That's why people were like, "Oh, how did LeBron make an All NBA team?" It's because he's an All NBA player, bro. Like it doesn't matter the Lakers are trash, bro. You're not about to sit there and tell me LeBron James is not an All NBA player still. Same thing with Anthony Davis. Like it's the only real meritorious award, and for that, it'd be a toss up for me between Shai and Tatum. They're both hooping. I'll give you this. Shai probably has.
Okay, but see what you just said. You said it's a toss up. When it's a toss up, how do you decide then?
That's a fact. That's a real question.
I just said I'll probably give Shai the edge because you can't use team because they're both number 1 in their conference. And so like there's no team that fixes it. But let's roll what we have because Embiid's not there. We don't need to spend too much time going down.
That's a fact.
Okay, if that is this year's first team, I want to propose to you all. Let's do a draft. First team, all 2010s.
Kobe Bryant.
I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go reverse. Alan, your first draft pick for all 2010s. So to clarify, this is going to be 2010 to 2019. So the 2010-2011 season to the 2019-2020 season.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Yeah,
first team.
LeBron.
Oh, that's the smart pick. Yes, LeBron. Dre, who are you picking?
Stephen Curry.
Great pick. Great pick. Stephen Curry, LeBron. Paul, who you taking? I already
arguably
know.
The better player in that era, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling.
Paul,
I'm trolling, but people will say it.
And we're doing it with the modern day All NBA rules.
Yes.
We're just picking a first team from that era. Like just
right. We're not doing it by position or anything like that.
No, just from the 2010-2011 season to the 2019-2020 season, who would you pick as your first team all 2010s? We have LeBron James and Steph Curry off the board. Who are you taking? He's not gonna say it. I'm gonna make him say it.
Kobe.
2010, 2011 to 2019, 2020.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why
you want to take Kobe Bryant on your first team.
That's why I was thinking, because up until he got injured, which was what year?
He was going crazy.
20 his Achilles injury? His Achilles injury?
Yo, he retired in 60, did he not?
Yes. So you're missing 4 seasons. He tore his Achilles in 2013.
I think you should redo that one.
Okay, I'll go with KD, man.
Oh, okay.
KD?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Wait. So then, Pharaoh, I got to see who you picking.
Carmelo.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
The disrespect that Kawhi Leonard is getting right now.
Oof. Nah, hold on. You know where I might gotta go?
If you say Anthony Davis. You got to get out.
No, because we're building a team, right?
That's why I asked you. Like, are we?
No, we're not by position. I'm just saying, if I'm building a team, it's the first team, right?
We're not talking about chemistry and none of that, right?
No, none of that. From 2010 to 2019, 2020. I'm saying Chris Paul.
Nah, you won.
Really?
Am I?
It depends on who we round out.
Yes,
It depends on who we round out.
Think about it.
No centers? No centers?
Bro. Think about from 2010 to 2020 to 2019. I don't know what
center.
I mean, you could take. I don't want to put names in Allen's mouth, but there's a center I could think of, but I don't know if I'm taking him over Chris Paul.
You got to say Carmelo. You wilding out.
Do I?
I said KD because I thought y'all were gonna say Carmelo.
Bro, we're talking about 2010. Wait, bro,
this is funny. This is funny. I gotta say,
2010 and 2019, bro. We're talking about a 19-10 player, bro.
The picks that some of y'all are making are so funny for you
from
specifically.
2010 to 2019, we're talking about a 20-10 player, bro. Like,
Paul, what happened to we don't rate his range? We don't look at you like that. You're trash. You're
no, but you can't
deny his niceness.
Yo, wait, can we really get into this? Y'all really taking Carmelo over Chris Paul all 2010?
I'm taking Kawhi over both of them.
Say yes.
What do you mean?
Are you really, bro?
Kawhi Leonard,
yes, benefited from a nicer team for a longer time. Kawhi's not in this. I'm sorry.
How is Kawhi not in this?
I can't.
He's like right outside. He's right outside.
He won the ring where he was the guy in 2019.
Say it again.
He won his ring where he was the guy in 2019.
Yeah, this is 2010 to 2019, and he won another one in 2014. Come on.
But he wasn't the guy. His stat.
He was
first of all, he was drafted in 2011. He was drafted in 2011, right? The first year he averaged 20 points was 2015, bro. Like, that's a whole half of the decade we're talking about where he wasn't that guy. Like, I can't take him first team all 2010s, bro. Like,
listen, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying where I would put him. I saw the production. I saw how, like, when he's healthy, the impact he would have. It's pretty crazy. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, RJ.
Bro, what the CP3?
This isn't a wild
take, bro. We're talking about the 2010.
No. No one CP3 wasn't. No one CP3 is not like CP3 can be in there, but if CP3 is in there, Kawhi's in there.
Time out. Now we have to talk about first team. Are we talking about whether you hooped or not, or like at your peak?
Well,
who the 5 best players at their peak were?
Let me explain why you now have to take it.
I'm going for this year. Time out, because we pick it for this year, right? Yeah. We're not picking for the peak of play of a player this year. We're talking about who hooped the most this year, right?
Right.
So if we apply that same criteria, you're right. No, but I'm saying I'm sorry. When we did it for this year, our criteria is who hooped the most, right? Not who had the highest peaks of the year, right?
Right. No,
so
you're right.
If we apply the same to 2010s, you can't tell me Kawhi hooped more than Chris Paul in the span.
Had one of the greatest playoff runs we've ever seen.
Yes, he had a great run. Did he hoop?
Not a great run. One of the greatest. That great run. Nah, he was averaging 37 on a playoff run.
Okay, bro, I hear that. But did he hoop more than Chris Paul for the entire span of the
How many chips does Chris Paul have? I'm not. How many times did he hit the finals?
We're not talking about chips. We're talking about hooping. It's the first team. Forget everything else. It's straight hooping, bro. It's straight hooping. Forget all of that. You can't tell me Chris Paul didn't hoop more than Kawhi, bro. I'm not hearing it.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'll put Chris Paul in there, but Kawhi's got to be in there.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question.
We're not picking a top 5 of the decade.
I know.
We're not talking about greatness. It's
let me ask you a question.
Who hooped the most?
Let me ask you a question, because just so I can see, maybe Andre might have a point, maybe because I'm leaning more towards you. I think Chris Paul, but in that time period, he wasn't like the guy, but he was like generationally good on defense. He won 2 DPOIs in that span. Do you think that would put him over the top to get all first team?
Not over Chris Paul.
That's fair, but I'm trying to see where Andre could be making an argument at.
Mathematical about this, we could just go look at all the first teams for the decade and count them up.
That's a good point.
And Kawhi's not going to be on there more than Chris Paul. Like, this is almost obvious, bro.
Who do we have so far? We got
LeBron, Steph, KD, and I'm saying Chris Paul. Like, if we go look at the first teams throughout every year in that period, like, we're gonna see those 4 names. Probably the most, bro.
RJ's right.
What do you say? No, I was about to say.
He's right. Not choosing Harden.
We still have a spot.
Say that.
Ain't no way Carmelo Anthony not in this. No,
it's tough.
Nah, you're making me mad. No.
It's tough.
No,
we want to have a center in there.
Phil Jackson.
We want to pull up.
Why did you do that, Phil? See what you started.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's
Yo, let's not count it. I'm just gonna read it out to you. I want y'all to just feel through the names that I'm saying from the years, right? So I'll start moving backwards. 2019, 2020 first team: Giannis, Bron, AD, Harden, Luka. Right? 18-19.
2019.
Yes. Ready? 18-19. Giannis, PG, Jokic, Harden, Curry. Right? 17-18. Bron, KD, AD, Harden.
He's got it. Mero actually makes the point. He's right. He's actually right.
16-17. Bron, Kawhi, AD, Harden, Westbrook. 15-16. Bron, Kawhi, DeAndre Jordan. Which is the big. Hold on. Curry, Westbrook. 14-15. Bron, AD, Marcus Gasol, Curry, Harden. 13-14. KD, Bron, Joakim Noah, Harden, Chris Paul. 12-13. Bron, KD, Duncan, Kobe, Chris Paul.
Bro, where's Carmelo? The best center.
11-12. KD, Bron, Harden, Kobe, Chris Paul.
Where's Carmelo?
10-11. KD, LeBron, Mike, Kobe, Derrick Rose. LeBron.
So he's right. Chris Paul got 3-2.
Carmelo has never been a first team All-NBA player.
No, he kept losing to LeBron. They used to do it by position. They always played the same position.
That's a
no. If we want to talk top 5, that's a different conversation. But if we talking about hooping, bro, like the hooping that you did, the hooping that you did on paper, the hooping that you did.
That's not what it was about. What did Allen just say? Position. It was based on position too. That's big.
I mean, true.
That's how DeAndre Jordan made it.
But in terms of forwards, LeBron and KD were hooping more than him. I'm sorry. By forwards, LeBron and KD were hooping more than him at the forward position. It's just a fact.
KD wasn't hooping more than him the whole decade, though.
Clearly, he was. Clearly, he was. And also by memory, bro. Carmelo was not hooping more than KD. I'm sorry. I love Melo, bro. He was not hooping more than Kevin Durant. He was not hooping more than Kevin Durant.
He was nicer than Kevin Durant up until like 2013.
All right, so for 2 years out of the period we're talking about versus 8.
Yeah.
Like
well, listen, KD. I said KD. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know. But so Chris. So all right, we still have one spot, but like if the rebuttal to Chris Paul was Kawhi, it's 3-2. I'm sorry.
No, he's right. He's right. I'll concede.
So Alan, who do you want to take with the last spot? I think RJ makes a great point for who the last spot is.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's got to be Harden. Because I was trying to think. We don't have a big man in there.
RJ. Stop that.
KD been the Melo upgrade is crazy. It's crazy. But he might not be wrong.
No,
he might not be wrong.
Harden has to be the last spot.
2 Hardens, 3 Hardens. 4 Hardens. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious.
It's gotta be
Harden. That's crazy.
Well, I'm glad we went through the list though. I'm glad we went through the list.
Yeah, going through the list was very indicative.
Chris Paul, I was trying to find like a big man, and that just confirmed to me why we don't have no big man there.
Because there was no first. I mean, I said it could have been Dwight, but only for those first 2 or 3 years of that period, right?
Like, hey, Pharaoh, did how many did DeAndre had 1, right? How many did Dwight have?
1, like also 2 at the beginning of the decade. No,
2, yeah, 3. 2010, 2011, 2012.
I mean, so it could be Dwight versus Chris Paul. I'm personally taking Chris Paul, obviously.
I'll put Carmelo over both of them.
Pretty obvious.
All right, well, we know why. So that's our first team all 2010s. We're doing Chris Paul, Harden,
Steph Curry, LeBron James, KD.
LeBron, KD I mean, I like it.
Me too.
I mean, if we wanted to do positions, we probably take Chris Paul out and put Dwight.
Yeah, for sure.
I like both versions of those teams.
Yeah. Carmelo disrespect.
Okay.
It's not
who wins? Who wins? If we play, and we don't have to go on mad long about this, but just having fun with the hypothetical. Who wins between this year's first team and the first team all 2010s? Which we might want to switch to the big version. Otherwise, they might get whopped.
They'll get smoked. They'll get mollywopped. That's a good question.
So Curry, Harden, Bron, KD, and Dwight Howard versus Luka, Shea, Tatum, Giannis, and Jokic.
See, what makes it hard for that matchup particularly is Giannis and Jokic. They are an unfair link up.
I don't know. I don't know how much fun Jokic is having against prime Dwight Howard.
I don't know if he's having fun at all, but I've seen Anthony Davis guard that man for 23 and a half seconds, and Jokic still nails the shot.
Anthony Davis is not prime Dwight Howard, all respect due.
But Dwight Howard's not guarding you on the perimeter like that. Jokic can get, I don't know, like Anthony Davis?
True, bro. I don't know if that's true.
Dwight Howard can't hold Jokic.
What?
I don't think
a 33-year-old Dwight Howard held Jokic. What are we talking about?
Yeah, a younger Jokic. He's not doing it now.
A prime Dwight Howard can't hold Jokic.
A prime 6'9" Dwight Howard who didn't play against other
6'9", 6'11". What are you talking about?
6'9".
He's 6'11". What are you talking about?
6'9".
Ain't no way Dwight
is
6'11".
Dwight is 6'9".
6'11" out of sneakers, bro.
You remember that picture with?
Chat, is that true?
Do y'all remember that picture with him and all the other big suits? The shortest one. He was shorter than Bill Russell.
What are you talking about?
He's 6'9".
Bill Russell's 7'1". Bill Russell is 7'1".
Bill Russell's not 7'1" either. He's 6'10".
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm kidding, bro.
Dwight Howard height.
Giving Jokic the nod is one thing. Saying that Dwight Prime can't.
He's listed at 6'10".
Is crazy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, Dwight's 6'10".
He's 6'9". They gassed it. He's 6'9". He played bigger than his size because of his athleticism. And he played in the era where he wasn't playing against other post-up players.
Bro, you're not telling me a prime
Dwight is one of the greatest centers ever. But he benefited from the era. Let's not forget that. He benefited. There was no Jokic in the 2010s. There was no Jokic. Who, DeMarcus Cousins?
But yo, I'm just talking about the tenor of what you're talking about. You're telling me Jokic is cooking a prime Dwight Howard?
Cooking, yes. He's bigger than him.
I might have to.
He's bigger than him.
Listen, Jokic.
He's more skilled than him.
So what? We're talking about defense.
Yeah, like
I don't know if Dwight can guard the perimeter like that.
I'm not talking about who you take. I'm talking about we're playing the game. Like
I know. I don't think Dwight can guard the perimeter like that. I don't know if I've seen enough tape of it.
Yeah,
Dwight will be in the post
hitting crossovers from the 3-point line, bro.
Nah, but he's pulling up from the 3-point line. If you give Jokic,
so Dwight can't contest the jumper, is what you're asking? Is what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get out quick enough.
Well, I'll say this. Hold on.
He's got glassitis, man. He guards the paint. That's a whole different mentality.
Wait, hold on, Farrell. If KP can contest Jokic's shot.
And he's 7'3".
I'm coaching the 2010s team. I'm putting Dwight on Giannis first and foremost, and I'm putting KD on Jokic.
Oh my God!
That's actually what you should do.
This is how I know you disrespect Jokic. This is how I know.
He's right. He's right. He's right.
No, he's not.
Brother.
He's right for the perimeter. He's right for the perimeter, but then Jokic is going to go down to the paint.
And then I'm sending Dwight into double.
Dwight Howard.
And then LeBron rotates because Giannis is not shooting.
Because if you get Jokic in the paint and you get Dwight on him, that's clamps.
No, I'm not gonna switch. I'm leaving KD there and I'm sending Dwight for the strong side double because I'm leaving Giannis.
That's fair.
Oh, leaving
with LeBron James tagging if Giannis tries to dive.
That's fair.
And of course Giannis to shoot.
And then, first of all, who says Luka is giving the ball to Jokic to post up anyway?
Come on, man.
If it gets swung to Shea, that ball's going up, brother.
Now, here's the real thing. James Harden and
we have no perimeter defense. There's no perimeter defense.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now, but James Harden,
but also neither is there that much going the other way. Like,
correct. James Harden and Curry are going to specifically attack
Luka and getting cooked.
And
also
conservatively, they will drop 50 each.
Bro, Jokic getting put in switches to guard KD or Bron, bro. Prime KD or Bron, bro. On the switch.
Prime KD and Bron is different animal.
You know what's weird about this matchup? They're just like glaring mismatches on both sides.
Yes.
Like glaring mismatches.
Now, which team do you think takes advantage of them more? I'm taking personally the team with the player that made a Hall of Fame career off exploiting mismatches.
That's a fact. LeBron,
which would be the 2010s with LeBron. You give me a prime LeBron who can choose to hunt Luka, hunt Jokic. Get Giannis in foul trouble.
Hunting Luka? Nah, that's the yams all day.
Post up Shea if they get small. If they double, I got Curry Harden and KD to kick out to.
Nah, someone's got to put this on. Someone's got to put this on 2K Street Ball and see what happens.
Hacker Dwight might be an issue.
Yeah, that's
fair.
Dwight.
Are we gonna have a bench now though? Like we're gonna add a bench?
No. Purely five.
So you know what? All right, lock it in. I'm taking the 2010s. Alan, who are you taking?
I think I'm gonna take the 2010s. I think the floor is way too open.
Yeah.
Dre?
2010s.
Paul?
I think the floor will be more open for the 2020s, but everybody wouldn't be utilized to their strengths to the level that the 2010s would. So I'm taking 2010s.
That's a fact.
Yes. Okay.
Now my favorite segments.
First team all 2000.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
2000 to 2001 season.
Let me go
2000 to 2001 season.
Wait, hold on. You want to address this first?
No, we'll go back later.
Okay.
We'll go back later for that. 20 because I actually don't think it matters because the 2010s and the 2020s it's
similar rules.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a big difference in the 2000s.
I mean, Harden in the 2010s was doing the rip through move. Like it started there. Nah, like 2014, 2015, he started hitting the rip through. Like, also Chris Paul was doing the swim through since like 2012. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with KD. KD, they were doing that side to side. The 2020s actually outlawed that. Like, 2020s, you can't do that and get a shooting foul anymore.
Yes.
So,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? 2000 to 2001 season.
I'm starting.
2009.
I'm starting.
No, because I'm taking Kobe Bryant on my first pick.
Stop. You're an asshole. Nah. I can't believe you. I cannot believe you. I can't believe you. No, Shaq. No. You're not going to disrespect me like
taking
this.
Shaq. All right, we got Kobe and Shaq. Wait.
No.
Sure you want to do that?
Yes.
2001 season to the 2009-2010 season. Actually, yes.
100%. I don't even know if this is a question. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
It's not a question. Absolutely. It's not a question.
Because half the decade is a long time, man.
That's a long time to be dominant.
Him on the Suns was still pretty good.
Yes. Him in Miami was still good.
Because where was he in 2008? He was on the Suns, right?
Or the Cavaliers?
No, Suns.
Cavaliers. I think he was on the Cavs.
I think he was on the Suns.
And 09 and 10. Because everything is like in a time we should not talk about.
That was very crazy.
He was
really crazy. That's your
that was hopping around.
Oh God. Where are we at? He was my fault. Keep it going. Keep talking. He was with the last season of the decade. He was with the Cavs. So he was with the Suns from 08-09. and then he was with the Cavs from 09 to 010, and he was with the Heat all the way up to 08. So yeah, you gotta take Shaq. Yeah, all right,
Shaq,
Paul, who you
absolutely.
taking?
Shaq, absolutely.
Paul, who you taking?
All right,
yeah, Kobe, Shaq,
Kobe. We got Shaq. Young Tim. Give me Tim.
Have to. Gotta
Tim
take
Duncan.
Tim. Have to.
Duncan.
Okay. Alan, who you taking?
All right. My heart is telling me I gotta take Jason Kidd, but
I was thinking that too. I'm not gonna hold it. I was thinking that too.
But I gotta go with AI. I want to take Jenkins.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
If we just pick him like the top 5, like the best,
team needs shooting.
All NBA.
So I'm gonna let us pick, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna run down the first teams and then see how we feel.
So if
you're taking AI.
I gotta take AI. AI was just too nice.
All right, so I rounded out.
It's either Bron or T-Mac.
It's not Bron at all.
Yeah. You're bugging. You're not taking.
It's not Bron at all. He went to the finals in 07. What do you mean?
You're not taking Bron at all?
Oh, from 2000 to 2009. I'm trying to think.
He might not have been the best player, but he was a top 5 player.
I don't know if I'm taking Bron.
It's either Bron, D Wade, or T-Mac. You can choose. You can choose whoever you like of those 3, but it has to be those 3.
Nah, I guess you kind of do have to take Bron. Oh yeah, because 0809. Yeah, I got I didn't like this Bron though. I didn't like this Bron. This is not my favorite Bron. I didn't.
Really? I like this Bron. This Bron was cool to me.
This Bron. I hated
Why'd you hate
Bron
it?
so bad.
You know why?
I hated this Bron so bad. I hated this Bron.
This is
God, I hated this Bron.
This is
wait,
pure
so our first team 2000s is Bron, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Allen Iverson.
I would take AI out.
You're not thinking about chemistry. You're not thinking about nothing else.
I would take AI out for D-Wade.
We're only picking. We're only picking.
All right, so let's roll that.
Wait, Alan, are you sure you don't want to take AI out for D-Wade?
Nah, I gotta go AI, man.
Yeah.
AI in the 2000s.
I was thinking about D-Wade, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This team is crazy.
I was thinking about D-Wade very heavily, bro.
I'm taking. I'm taking. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm taking
AI. AI won his MVP in what? 01?
01.
He went to the finals.
AI was nice until he went to the Nuggets. Like, even then, he was so nice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you say he wasn't nice till he went to the Nuggets?
No, I said he was nice until.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and then
right.
even then, he was still nice.
Still nice in the Nuggets. Yeah.
D-Wade was matching up against Kobe and LeBron comfortably.
You got to understand, the Philadelphia violated AI.
Yeah, they did. I'm not gonna hold you. They did. We know.
Let's go through it. Ready? All right. 001, Duncan, Webb, Shaq, AI, Kid. Right? 0102, Duncan, McGrady, O'Neal, Bryant, Kid. Right? 0203, Duncan, Garnett, O'Neal, Bryant, McGrady. Okay. Wow. 0304, Duncan, Garnett, O'Neal, Bryant, Kid. All right. 0405, Duncan, Dirk, O'Neal, AI, Nash. 0506, Nash. Bron, Dirk, O'Neal, Bryant, Nash. I thought about Nash too. Nash. 0607, Duncan, Dirk, Amari, Kobe, Nash. 0708, KG, Bron, Dwight, Kobe, CP.
Wait a second.
0809, Dirk, Bron, Dwight, Kobe, Dwayne Wade.
Bron got to be.
You got one.
0910, KD, Bron, Dwight, Kobe, Wade. Yeah, Bron has to be there. Yo, I don't know. This might sound absolutely egregious. This might sound absolutely egregious because I personally have such beef with this man. But I think we have to open it up to the conversation in fairness. Does Allen Iverson make this team over Steve Nash?
Yes. I see. Here's the thing, Farrah. You look at it from a just strictly ball perspective, but I think a lot of people look at the success around the player.
They do. I do.
But I don't think that goes into first team. I think it does.
I think
that's fair.
I think
that's the one reason I trust first team. I don't think it does. I think first team usually almost always gets it right on who is hooping, regardless of their record.
Look at AI stats from that same era where Nash and Kidd were making it over.
Listen, I got the stats
AI.
over.
AI was not the favorite in the NBA, like of the NBA, like
I don't know. When AI won it, he was averaging 31 points a game.
You know what I mean? Like AI was a point guard that was playing like a shooting guard.
The basketball.
Averaging 31 in 2001. Like Wait a second.
Think about K. Think about
the Nets were elite
for a long time in the 2000s. He was getting all these assists.
31, 28, 26, 30, 33, 26, 31, 24, 26, 17, 18.
I'm taking it.
Damn. That's a
now,
lot.
If I'm talking about chemistry and all of that, I'm
and it's not like he wasn't passing too. We got 5 assists. We had 6 assists, 7 assists, 8. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
those assists at that time was nothing.
I give it to him over. What's his name? Oh my God, Steve Nash. But do I give it to him over Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
know. Defensively, Dwayne Wade was a beast.
And yeah, man. I hate Steve Nash does not deserve 2 MVPs. I'm so sorry.
Kobe Bryant deserves though. He has Kobe's trophies sitting at his home, man. Come on.
Shaq thinks he has his, which I don't know what Shaq thought he was doing in 04.
Oh man.
All right,
you said 2 times over me.
brother, it was not over you. You were much lower down that list. All right, Dwayne Wade. I mean, Dwayne Wade only comes in at 03 and he's 16, 24, 27, 27, 24, 30, 26. I think just production-wise, I might gotta take AI. That's why I didn't want to take LeBron because LeBron misses 3 whole seasons. Like
you're just talking about AI on offense. Offense to offense, AI is better. But the balance that Dwayne Wade gives you with the fact that he's so physical and plays tremendous defense, and I truly mean tremendous defense, I got to give it to Dwayne Wade because he's not
I might want to take Dwayne too, bro.
Hold on.
I got it. How can we ignore the defense when it's a defensive era? Come on.
Hold on. How about this? Right? If you want to take off LeBron, we can add in Steve Nash.
I think we can't.
No, that's not the argument.
I'm not taking LeBron off for Steve Nash.
But Andre, think about what you just said. Think about what you just said.
What?
Just real quick, think about you said it was a defensive error. A 6-foot Allen Iverson was getting 30 points a game for all those years in a defensive error.
He's scoring them on. He's not scoring them on D Wade. He's scoring them on Steve Nash. Get out of here.
I can't take Bron off because during that period going to 29, 2010, he's giving me 28, 6, and 7. Like what he does.
LeBron's a lock. I don't know what the question is. LeBron's
7 years with 28, 8, and 8. I can't not get and 2 MVPs.
And 2 MVPs. But that's what I'm talking. Dwayne Wade had an MVP, Finals MVP. He's averaging like 27.
He did not have an MVP.
Doesn't Dwayne?
He had a Finals MVP.
He has a finals.
He was a finalist in 08. In 08 and in 09, he was an MVP finalist.
You're right.
So was Chris Paul, and y'all was telling me Chris Paul doesn't, but never mind.
Listen. I confidently, as much as I love AI, and I do love him, I gotta put Dwayne Wade over him purely just because of the balance he gives with the defense and the offense.
You should have picked Dwayne Wade when you had your pick, but you chose Shaq. So
think about that.
Before we do verses, we want to stick with AI or do we want to stick with Dwayne Wade?
Read it off again.
We got a better shot with Dwayne Wade. I'm telling you right now.
The team or the stats?
Who we got right now? The team.
Right now we got Kobe, Shaq, Duncan, Bron, and are we completing that team with AI or Dwayne
absolutely?
Wade?
I'm not. Yes,
I'm saying, man.
I might want Dwayne Wade with that squad.
That's what I'm saying. Are we talking
about chemistry?
No, I'm not. I know how that sounds. I just mean like I think D Wade might deserve the last spot as well.
Over AI, no.
Yes, man. Yes.
He missed like 3 seasons in 2000.
Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, and AI over Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
Dwayne Wade not missed like 3 seasons.
Steve Nash isn't over anything.
He got drafted in 03.
Okay, but when he came in,
he started gunning,
hooping, bro.
He started gunning immediately. It took him 2 seasons to get a chip. What are we talking about?
Bro, he was hooping, bro. 24, 28, 28, 24, 30, 27. But also 7 and 5.
And how many steals? How many blocks?
Well.
How many steals? How many blocks? Come on.
2 steals all those years as well. 1 block all those years as well. Field goal percentage.
He's a lock. He's
40,
a two-way lock.
47 to 50 all those years. I
yeah,
don't know, bro.
It's so much
Allen
better
was getting
offensively.
buckets.
D-Wade, let me tell you this. One-on-one, D-Wade's locking up AI.
I don't know if he was hooping more than Dwayne Wade, bro.
No one's locking up AI.
That's a crazy.
D-Wade's locking up AI.
Oh, you're crazy.
D-Wade's locking up. D-Wade is a lock. D-Wade is a lock. He was going toe-to-toe with Kobe Bryant.
Up Allen Iverson. No one's locking up Allen.
He's locking him. He's locking
him.
Yeah,
man. Yo, some of these years, Allen Iverson was shooting 39% from the field, dog.
Dog.
You sound like Brian Windhorse. Wait a second.
Nah, but let's keep it a buck, though. Let's keep it a buck, though. If you're talking about hooping, bro, if you're talking about hooping, if Dwayne Wade's going out there getting me 28 on 50% shooting and Allen Iverson's getting me 31 on 38% shooting, bro, who's hooping more?
D-Wade.
Like, let's really think about it, bro.
Who has the privilege?
You're averaging 4 more points than me, but you're shooting 10% less, like 15% less.
Also, that 31.
So you're taking mad more shots than me and making less of them. Who's the next? More, so you got 4 more points. Like,
who's the next scorer on that Philadelphia team? Because D-Wade had to share the ball with Shaq.
That's a fact. I'm putting 28 points up with Shaq on my team, bro.
Yeah,
that's helping, bro.
That's helping. That's called help.
I'm saying,
that's help. That's help. That's correct. That's correct. But that doesn't mean Shaq was a better player.
He was shooting
30%. But that's what I'm saying. That's why that 31 slightly inflated.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, if anything, that's why his percentage was low because he had to do everything on that team.
Yeah,
he had to shoot.
I mean,
you
can look at it both ways, though. You could say that you could say the efficiency is helped by the fact that you had a good player on the team, but also to be able to score that much with someone that good on the team means you were nice enough to demand the ball that much, and you didn't squander your opportunities. It's easy to shoot a bunch and score when no one else is scoring. Now, granted, you have to get it done.
Trae Young does it every year. Trae Young does it every year, and we disrespect him.
Matter of fact, if we gassing no help on Allen Iverson's terrible percentage, bro, then I want you to stand down when I bring in Trae Young. Nah, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it.
What? You know how I feel about Trae Young. I always say Trae Young.
I'm not. We're not moving the goalposts. If Allen's inflated numbers are hooping, Trae Young is hooping, bro.
Trae Young got shooters around him.
That didn't matter back then. That didn't matter.
Right, but if you're talking about offensive help,
but what I'm saying is it didn't matter. You can't use that against Trae because in Allen Iverson, like having shooters around him didn't matter. The floor would have been the same.
AI didn't have shooters. AI didn't have help. AI played in a tougher era.
No, but what I'm saying is not having shooters. It doesn't matter for AI. They didn't play that way anyway. Like that's not. You can't say, oh, he didn't have shooters. No one did. Like that's.
So the equivalent would be he didn't have a second go-to player. Then.
Neither does Trae.
He has the DeJounte Murray.
Oh my God!
Trae Young got shooters all around him. The shooters all around him.
Nah, I'm done with it. I'm looking at these 76ers rosters. Mind you, part of that he was with the Nuggets with Carmelo Anthony. Let's not breeze over that.
Or 2 years.
Let's not breeze over that.
Come on, man.
It was barely any.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
He was there for
2 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years out of the period we're talking about.
Wait, hold
on. People act like Allen Iverson was not a Denver Nugget for a long time.
He was there
6 years. He wasn't there for 6 years. It wasn't 6 years. It was like 3 seasons for him.
People act like it was 4.
No.
He was there for 4 years.
What year?
People act like he wasn't Denver Nugget for a while. He was there for 4 years.
What year?
He was there from 2006 to 2009.
He was there in 2006.
Yes, he was. He got traded in the 06-07 year. He played 50 games for the Nuggets in 06-07. This is what I'm talking about. People act like the AI Melo duo wasn't a real duo. Like, that was a real duo for some time, bro.
What was his percentage on the Nuggets?
45.
Nah, quiet is kept. It really is 3 years, Pharaoh. It's 06 to 09.
06-07, the end of that season. 07-08. 08-09. Oh, yeah, you're right. 08-09. All right, my bad. They have it listed here. Weird.
Yeah. 08-09, he got traded to Detroit. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
I'm thinking I don't care.
Listen, you can take AI. I'm telling you right now. I love AI.
All right, fine. Take AI. They get cooked by both. No, they don't get cooked by both teams.
No, Steph Curry is cooking AI. Straight up. Steph Curry's not cooking Dwayne Wade. James Harden is not cooking Dwayne Wade or Kobe Bryant.
Dwayne Wade.
No, he's not.
What?
Are you laced?
Cooking.
Pharaoh, say the line.
Which Curry